1. Okay, it's recording now.
Yippee!
Yippee! Heads up, we're both off today, but maybe that means more loopiness or less loopiness. We have no idea.
Yay! I also have popcorn with me, but I am standing a decent way away from the mic, so you will not hear it. Except maybe if I'm a rude boy and I talk with my mouth with food in it.
A rude boy. The
A
handsome
rude boy.
gentleman.
Yes. So, I
First
guess we should start. First
Yeah.
entry!
Let's go! You've heard of Elf on the Shelf, now get ready for Clodsire on a tire!
Tire!
Oh
This is
my
great.
gosh! A very happy boy.
No, I can't see any information about it again.
Dang it, I did an actual funny name this time.
I've been scammed. I swear. It's different every single time.
For me, it's AQ Flu.
Oh, it's a different spam name for me. That's interesting.
That's so weird.
Anyway, I love
a lot. Good round.
Good round. Something I will criticize is that I think the nose holes are a little too small. I think they need to be more defined. Also, the mouth, just slightly thicker line art.
Yeah, I could say that too. I feel like I recognize the style.
Yeah, I kind of do too. I could not pinpoint who drew it, but I do recognize it. I'm also going to
I'm kind of guessing.
Take a wild guess what I'm about to critique.
Cropping.
Not cropping specifically, but framing. I think what the person who drew this should have done is made sure that sort of made the Clodsire bigger so it took up more space. There's a lot of white empty space that just isn't filled. And that can be good, but in this piece in particular, it feels like it doesn't really have a purpose. I also feel like you might need to shift Clodsire over just slightly to the right, just so it's more in center. I like the subtle shading.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I like how slightly different it is too.
Yeah, the shading is good. A lot of people will overcomplicate their shading and it'll end up messing with the piece, but this is good shading.
Simple and effective.
Yes.
I don't really have critiques that you haven't already done.
Yeah. It's good. I like it. It's good.
It's good.
It's good. Next one?
Yeah. Option 2. Claude bottom text. Oh my gosh. He's so squished.
So what are your thoughts?
Oh wait, is this yours?
Yeah.
I was gonna say the line art looked familiar, but it was moving so fast and my brain went like dial-up noises.
I might hold on. After this, I might send you the best frame from the animation.
Oh my goodness.
It's perfect.
Very squished.
By the way, I am gonna criticize this. I think the cropping is a little weird. I think it's okay. It's fine.
Like the tail going off.
Yeah, the fact the tail goes off screen is a little weird.
I think my critique would be the back spots aren't purple.
I color picked them. How are they not the same color?
I don't
They're
know.
supposed to be purple? I color picked them.
Like the background is the purple that like it's supposed to be.
Right,
I only noticed that because the shiny and the normal like swapped back spot colors.
Okay, before we continue though, I need to pull up the best. What? I need to
Frame.
remember who I sent it to. No, did I save it as an image? I'm trying to find it. I want to show you the literal best frame of this animation.
Yes.
It would be in GIF, I think it would be here. No, it's just lower quality version. Okay. Yeah, I not save it? I'm so disappointed in myself.
I almost accidentally opened up Benry. Be like, look at this character ref.
Oh, I found it.
Ooh,
It's still
ooh.
so good. This is the best frame. It's the
flat.
one. It's the one where he's like fully down. It's so good.
Hot dog.
Hot dog. Also, I want to do a thing. Did you know that Claude bottom text was one of the last things I did? And I didn't even intend to do that until I was like, this piece needs something. I know, Claude bottom text.
I do really love it. It's so bouncy.
Yeah, by the way, this is why I asked you like a week ago, like how you make animations a little bit more like consistent between like frames, because I was struggling with making it look consistent between frames.
Oh, and you meant in like squish fashion, which I'm still
meant in
practicing
general.
myself.
I meant in general, but yeah, I love this. Also, I do have something else to show you
Oh,
real quick.
do I open it on screen?
Yes, you can, because I have the pure GIF version with no text, no background.
Boop, ba-doop, ba-doop, boop, boop. Just a good round buoy.
That was perfect. Anyway, shall we continue?
Yes. Option 3.
Oh,
Oh. Oh, the little fly.
all right. I love. See, this piece would have been good, even without the fly. But the fact it's a GIF and the fly comes and lands on its eye and it does nothing, so good, so good. Also, the fact that it isn't a pure white background and instead has like a scribbly line, that's also good. I really like it. I think it's really stylized super well.
It's giving me Steve vibes, but it's also so simple.
It's not, I don't think it's Steve. You are
Yeah,
right
me
though.
neither.
It is giving me Steve vibes. The thing is, it is giving me Steve vibes, but I don't think it's Steve.
Is it me again?
It did not enter twice. If you made this, I would be very proud of you. And I'm saying this to both you and the author. I am proud of the artist. I'm proud of you for making this.
I love it. The little tongue flip. And I like the
Yeah.
shading.
I have one criticism. I think Clodsire should have had a little, not a lot, a little bit of like ground shading almost, or like backdrop.
Oh yeah.
But that's a personal opinion thing, you know? I can totally get
Like a
why
drop
you would
shadow
not do
kind
that. Yeah, like a drop shadow. That's totally personal opinion though. I love it. There's so many good ones. we're 3 in, there's so many good ones.
Ready for number 4?
Yes. Oh,
Here
this
we
is Steve.
go. Oh, yeah.
They roll!
They're
Look at
rolling!
them go!
Ooh, I love the clouds around the moon.
Oh yeah, that's so good.
The swamp
Color scheme,
bubbles.
it's wonderful. Cropping, wonderful. Shading, wonderful. Movement, wonderful. Pixel art, wonderful, wonderful,
Swamp
wonderful, wonderful.
bubbles. The little whooper that's just kind of underwater next to it.
I like all of I can't stop looking at the Clodsires just rolling.
Just rolling down the hill. Ooh, and the sort of like swirl on like the tree next to the moon.
Oh yeah. Steve, really good art as usual.
I like how the shading like changes the color of the pixel art on like the paws.
Yeah.
I do really love the bubble pops in pixel art form. That looks amazing.
Yeah. I I sorry, I have to clear my throat. I constantly say this about Steve's art, but it could fit really well as Pokemon art.
Exactly.
Like, this would be such a good Clodsire card, you know?
Yeah. I think it works well without it, but I have one critique. And that's just like adding a shadow on the log or rock underneath Clodsire.
I get that. I personally do not have that same criticism. Just because I think it might blur the lines of where Clodsire begins and the log like ends, because
Yeah.
the log is kind of a darker color.
Yeah, I think if the Clodsire didn't have shading underneath, like it was a flat color, then I'd think more like that. That's
Yeah,
just my
I
brain
still
going
like
like
it.
where the shadow.
My brain is still going, hee funny Clodsire roll.
And the little, oh no, Whooper, you're under the water for too long.
Now he's fine. He's a strong boy. He can handle it. Are we ready to go to the next one?
Yeah. Number 5.
Oh no!
Year of the Clodoning 2024.
Why are all of these so good? Oh my god! There's so many!
I love the fiery glow.
They're meteorites.
And
It'd be
it's so...
absolutely. No, you continue and then I'll say what I want to say.
I think I was gonna say something about pixel art for the farther ones, but I don't think they're pixel art. Yeah. I spot a brush.
They're more fuzzy brush.
I spot a brush I recognize. This is the droplet brush in Clip Studio Paints.
So what I was gonna say is it would be absolutely hilarious if like Pokemon became real, but it was only Clodsire. That would be hilarious. I like how we're supposed to be critiquing this piece, but I can't critique the Mona Lisa. I actually do. I do have one critique though, and I think you should have made the Year of the Clod and the yellow text closer to the white one and also
Yeah.
darker.
Yeah, I could see that.
It can be
Maybe
a little hard to see.
oh, maybe like a darker orange instead of a yellow. Could contrast
Yeah,
against the blue really well. And match with the like orange fire.
yeah. I love the shading on Earth.
Oh, 100%. The
Anyway,
textures in this piece.
yes.
I also
So,
spot the sparkle brush.
yeah, I spot that too.
They are a Clip Studio Paint user, I see. Oh,
I don't know who this
one looks like a ditto.
What?
Or it has a very tiny face. The like one in the very middle. Down there.
Very metal. It said very metal. Like I couldn't. Like I could see. Oh, I see. Oh, that is adorable.
I know, right? Look at his little face.
But this is good.
My favorite part is the glow. I love
My favorite part is that it's just this.
it.
I totally forgot to talk about the shading on like the actual Clodsires. Those are great as well.
Yes. Oh no, I have a critique. It's that one of them is missing the spots. I don't mean the farther away ones, but the.
Now I see it.
Yeah.
Anyway, are we ready to go to the next one? Everyone's
Yeah.
bringing their A game to Clodsire. Um. So, would you like to talk about your piece?
You got me.
Oh, I did get you.
um, tried going for an opposite color sort of thing. So like purple, like a purple blue and a green. Yeah.
I have one critique for you. Your cropping is whack, Harmony. There's too
Which
much
part?
negative. There's too much negative space up where like up.
Oh,
I think yeah, like the purple top area. I think there's like I know there's like the toxic thing there, but it's like barely there, like up to. I wish I could like send you a snippet of like exactly how much I would cut off. But I think it's a
that's funny because I thought about cropping and added more space.
I think it's too there's too much negative space in my opinion.
Okay.
I like your shading and also the textures of the toxic.
I love that texture.
Horns.
Yes, the little spikes that come out of its back when it attacks. I was hoping other people would do something like that too, but.
This one's a very angy boy.
Angy
like
and happy.
I like it.
My critique was I wish you could tell it was a shiny better, but with all the lighting, it's a little hard to tell. The purple boy.
Shall we continue?
Yeah. Number
Oh,
7.
this one's so cute.
Oh, it's loading. Oh. This is very cool lighting. I spot Polywag.
Polywag, there's a little whooper. The bone is sticking out. I'm trying to figure out what is that also a polywag? What is the thing that's like almost in the light that has like claw hands?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure that out, and like the other two, because the other two look like Plusle and Minden, kind of. Or Leafeon. I can't tell what those are. One is like spikier.
Yeah. I don't know. I do not know what those are.
This is very cool lighting, but it also feels menacing. With all of the
You know what?
bones and unknown corpses.
Yeah. You know what it reminds me of?
What?
So there's this guy on TikTok who will go into like the jungle or like the wilderness with literally just his phone and just start taking like record everything, and he does not care about his safety whatsoever. He like touches alligators. He acts like
Oh.
he's fine with it. He's just chill the entire time. He's like, oh, here's a gecko, yoink. He just
Oh.
takes the
Wait.
animals.
The crab hands. Are those Sobble? Like, I
It
recognize
might
those
be
hands as
Sobble.
Sobble. Yeah.
It might be Sobble.
Still have no idea for the other two, but.
Maybe, I don't know either.
So curious. I want to know what on earth those are.
Well, I guess the question mark is fitting.
Yeah. And the question is, did Clodsire do this or someone else?
I really like how this frame is pieced. This piece is framed. I like how Clodsire is off to the side.
Yeah.
I also like how out of focus everything else except Clodsire is. I think it's really cute. I also like how muddy the entire thing is. Usually I don't really like muddy pieces, but I think the subject matter of this piece warrants the muddiness of it.
Exactly. Like, it's really well executed, and I love the textures a lot and the lighting. The shading on, like, the tail, and the reflective light on, like, everything. It's very cool.
It looks dirty, and a piece like this should look dirty.
It looks dirty, but also, like, clean.
Yeah, this popcorn's really good.
The bones are concerning.
I think they're whooper. I think they're Paldean whoopers. I don't think they're the corpses. I love the piece. I think it looks really good if you like step back as well.
Yeah. Like, I'm all the way zoomed out.
I guess my critique would be I wish I could tell what some of the Pokemon were more clearly,
Yeah,
because the desire to know what the Pokemon are draws my attention away from the focus.
exactly. I'm still like, what is that?
Anyway, let's should we continue?
Oh, wait.
Oh, have you made a breakthrough?
Maybe. The top one kind of looks like Quaxley's feet. Like an upside down Quaxley. That's where my mind went.
You're onto something, actually. Because I think the Sobble is Sobble upside down. It's Sobble's feet. I think you're
Exactly.
right. That is Quackly upside down. And I think the other one is the. I have to look up its. I have to look up its pre-evo or its
Oh,
evolution
generation?
because I can't. Oh no, I got this. It's Ducklet.
Ducklet?
Yeah,
Yeah, I can see
the
that.
other one's Ducklet. It's him upside down.
That's why I think these are corpses. There's lots of bones and then everything's upside down. And it's like a menacing light, but also very adorable. It is something that you didn't think could do such atrocities.
And he's completely unaware of what he's done.
Exactly. Ooh.
Anyway, let's continue. I really like this piece.
Me too.
Oh,
Oh. Buff Clodsire.
this is the type of joke Among Us drawing I used to do.
I'm afraid I won't have much to say about this piece because I'm not into buff anthros.
Thankfully, I kind of am, so I can help.
Yeah.
So, number one, legs. You gotta go the full. You gotta go the full deal. The legs need to be buff as well. Number two, the like sort of pecs, too small. They need to be bigger. Uh, number was that was okay. This is number three advice. Make it
Yes.
so the neck goes into the shoulders and it doesn't go inwards. Um, make it so it's not like circled. It's make it a diglet head instead of a circle, if that makes any sense. A lot of the positions of the muscles are weird. I'd recommend looking at like the structure of the human body and where the physically the muscles are that are buff would be placed. The pant string things that you tie, they're a little too stiff. I think I need to be looser.
Oh yeah. I like the tail.
The tail is good, and that's it.
Yeah, I don't have much to say about this. I'm someone who doesn't like Incineroar for this reason.
I clicked the next option a little too
Okay.
early, but
Yeah, I'm on my way. Tell everybody I'm on my way. Oh,
-1 brain cell.
so round.
He is very round. It looks like I could punt him.
Oh no! It looks like it'd be a perfect beanbag chair design. I want a
Nintendo, get on that.
beanbag chair of this. My dad just peeked in and said, "I want a beanbag chair too."
Okay, criticism. I have a few criticisms. Number one, the line art isn't really consistent.
Right.
And what I mean by that is that you have colored line art for like the body, but then you have black line art for like the mouth. And I think it's fine having black outlines for like the mouth and all that thing, but it looks weird because you have it the pink. I
Oh
don't know if
yeah,
that's
that the pink can be colored too.
yeah. Number two, a piece like this works really well when it's lineless and, in my opinion, cell shaded. However, you're a little bit sort of the at the bottom of Clodsire's body, it's a little like blurry. And
Oh
I think it
yeah.
would look a lot better if it was more smooth almost. And you can kind of see a lot of those
It's kind of
a
like
lot of those.
use a blurry like eraser almost.
Yeah, I think the lines. This piece would greatly appreciate the lines being a lot more clean.
Right. Like it bothers me that the back of the tail like goes out,
Yeah,
and also that it like doesn't connect at the back. Like it there's just a small chunk of darker, but it just
yeah, I see
doesn't
that.
connect there. Yeah.
The cropping is also weird. There's a lot of negative empty space below Clodsire. This is
Should be
also a piece that
centered.
would suffer. Yeah, it should be centered, and this is also a piece that would greatly benefit from having a background instead of just white, like an abstract background or even an environmental one. It's a
Oh yeah.
piece that
Abstract would look
would,
cool.
yeah, would greatly appreciate it. I think that's it for me.
Yeah. Same here.
I end up
Final piece.
something
Oh,
something I realize I end up doing is I end up yapping so much that we end up like I end up saying the things that you wanted to say.
yeah, that's fine. Today my brain is not working fully, so.
I also really love this piece.
Whoa, this is a huge piece.
I recognize the style and I can't for the life of me figure out who it is.
Um, Let me see. It was the one who did Poyo, I think. Did the Tyranitar? Not
Oh,
Tyranitar.
yeah?
Tyrantrum piece.
Yeah, you're right.
I hope he's winning. Aww.
Meanwhile, he is very much not winning. Poor boy. His mud kept drowning.
Oh no! Tic-tac-toe on the Peach's face.
What?
There's tic-tac-toe on the Peach's forehead.
There is.
I do have one critique right away.
And you mention it, and then I'll mention my critique.
It's that I don't think this is very Clodsire based. It's a very cool piece, but there's so much going on. I think it'd be better for like a different contest than a specific to Clodsire one.
My criticism is the Clogsire that is not participating in the thing looks very weird from this perspective.
Pancake.
Not I see less pancake and I see more like it looks like a
Oh
bowling
no.
pin.
Oh yeah, bowling pin.
I actually agree with Harmony that I think this piece would greatly benefit if it was zoomed in more and put the focus more on the bad volleyball game.
Yes, that there's like too much happening. I
Yeah.
enjoy it as a piece, but not as like a contest entry.
Yeah.
I just noticed the Quaxley floaty. It's an inner tube.
It's a good piece, but it suffers it I don't think it fits the contest.
Yeah, like that's the main thing.
Yeah.
I like how I guess this is both a good and a critique. It's that Clodsire's eyes are just like white, and my critique would be that it's not on the other Clodsire.
Yeah.
It's like staring from the void.
What
I
I'm
like Mew
what,
the referee.
yeah. What I'm curious about is how did they score a point?
Oh yeah, they scored 1 point. Maybe the the core fish behind them snapped them once and distracted them.
Maybe.
Poor Weedle buried in the sand.
Yeah. It's a good piece. It's too much when it should be focused on Clodsire.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's it. I think there's only 10.
Oh yeah.
Wow, these were some bangers.
And we didn't spend too much time on it. Whoa!
Yeah,
We spent a good amount on each piece, but it's only half an hour.
that's
Any closing words?
everyone who participated, your entries were amazing. And
I love you.
yeah. The quality of this entry was unprecedented compared of this contest, and their entries were unprecedented compared to a lot of the other ones that I've seen, and that's really impressive to me. A lot of people did animated, did jokes, did complicated pieces. You know, they messed with shading. They did a lot, and I think that's good. I think a lot of experimentation happened for entries in this contest, and I really appreciate that.
I apologize for my brain not braining today, but I did appreciate each entry. Closing off, this was the artistic autistic arachnids.
I think that's the order.
Yes. Goodbye.
Goodbye.